All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the first stream right here on the Budget Bootcamp. I appreciate you guys for all joining it, being here tonight. For those of you who couldn't make it tonight, you probably out partying and shit, doing stupid shit. You a bitch for that. You should have been here, but you still gonna see the stream and everything. So you're lucky for that. Um, if I ever do this again, I'm not recording shit. So whoever doesn't show up gets fucked or whatever. But no, I'm playing. So what I want to go over in this stream, in particular, I kind of want to go over questions you guys might have, what's going to be going on, kind of a little bit of the strategy that we're looking at, all that good stuff, how I was able to make the money that I've made. I have a YouTube video dropping Monday. Is going to be the $11 to $1,100 video. So you guys can see that too. So you guys can see that I actually did it and all that good stuff as well. But the main thing I want to talk to you guys about in today in particular is what it takes to grow a small account. One of the hardest things to do in Forex is grow a small account. And the reason being is because it's so much psychological. How do I put it? It's so much psychology that goes into flipping any size account in Forex, but especially a small sized account. Now, the reason being is in the very beginning, you got to be very, very careful. Okay. Because if you take $10 and you take a loss, you take 2 losses, you're most likely done. Your account's most likely done. Even at a 0.01, let's say you're trading GJ or probably GJ, you're probably not going to trade much else. Of course, whatever you guys have done in the past is what you've done in the past. I mostly trade GJ, so that's kind of what you guys are going to see. But you're not going to trade gold. You're not going to trade NASDAQ, not with the $10 account. As the account gets bigger, yes, you can do those things, but not right away. So, for instance, 0.01 on GJ on a $10 account, let's say you have maybe a 30 pip loss or a 15 pip loss. This is you guys or whoever's trading originally. It's going to be 10, 15, or not 10, I'm sorry, $1, $2, $3 loss, right? I'm going to use still $100 account. That's a lot. For a $10 account, you're already going to lose 10, 20, 30% just off of a $3 loss is 30%. This is why a lot of people have a hard time flipping small accounts, is because in the very beginning, the smallest loss, $3, $4, is already almost half the account. Okay. So what we have to go over is a lot of psychology. Okay. Because, and $100 is better, like somebody said, but a lot of psychology, because Forex is so much psychology. We have to go over it. It's going to be a big, big factor in flipping accounts. Obviously, strategy is huge. I'm going to be showing you guys a killer strategy that's going to help you guys flip small accounts. But if your psychology is not on point, then you're going to have a very, very, very tough time flipping small accounts, okay, or any sized account in general. So a lot to go over. You guys have any questions before we get into anything, just in general? Any questions at all? No questions, stupid. You have a question, just ask it, and I'll try to answer the best that I can. I'm not in the greatest of talking right now, zones, but I could still answer questions. Someone said Nas Mini. I never traded it. I don't even know how that works. I've actually never looked at it. I don't know if it's like I heard it's like a way to trade NASDAQ on a smaller scale, but we'll see. Is flipping, scalping, or day trading? We do a lot of scalping. No day trading, no swing trading. For one, I hate that shit. For two, it's just impossible to flip a $10 account day trading or swing trading. It would take you fucking forever. When did you realize you were that guy? Probably when I was like 7. What's the best lot size for a 1K account? I mean, I can't answer that specifically because it just depends. What are you trading? You trade NASDAQ, GJ. There's no good lot size for any size account. You got to go based off of percentages that you're going to lose / win. It's not based off of a lot size in particular, because 10 standards on GJ and 10 standards on NASDAQ are not the same thing in any way. Like, very big difference there. I'm reading the chat on Zoom, not on Discord. Can we do the mini for the indices? They move like GJ. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the mini. Do you look at any higher time frames? Nope. Not anymore. Waste of time. Let's see. the best platform to watch the market is always TradingView. Always. Can this strategy be used on bigger accounts? Of course. I'm gonna just keep going down a lot of goofball questions. Why is it a waste of time to look at higher time frames? In my opinion, well, I'm gonna put it like this. I've done a lot in my career. I've tried different things. I've had different strategies. But one thing that I've noticed is that whatever the fuck's happening on the daily or the H4 don't matter. It just means nothing. The only time frame that I look at now is the 5-minute chart. That's all I look at. I don't look at nothing else. If you have my Clarity Forex app, you watch my breakdowns. I show all the breakdowns through the 5-minute chart. That's all I do. I'm gonna break it down for you guys and show you guys, but that's all there is to it. It's just the 5-minute chart. I want to show you guys real quick. How many of you guys you could just say one if it's a yes and say no if it's a no. It don't matter. Just say yes or no. How many of you guys were in my NASDAQ signal room last month? Yeah, see, a lot of yeses, a lot of no's. Well, probably like 50-50. Those of you guys who are in it, you guys already know. Like you guys already know. I already taught you guys. Like we just used the 5-minute chart and we caught like what almost 15,000 pips or whatever. Just crazy. But so a lot of you guys weren't in it. So you guys obviously didn't see the little NASDAQ strategy where it was just the 15. Someone said 14K pips. Yeah, we was killing it. It's just stupid money. Literally made like I can't even say how much I made, but it's in the 7-figure range is what I made last month trading NASDAQ. It's in the 7-figure range. That's all I'm gonna say. And anybody that was in there, anybody that was in the NASDAQ group, they saw it. They saw the trades. I'm gonna just put it like this. I was trading 10 standards on NASDAQ, right? And we caught 14,000 pips. You could do the math on that, but it's in the millions range. So anyways, obviously, if you guys weren't in there, you don't know that we just used the 5-minute chart, but that's what I'm going to show you guys. It doesn't really matter. I'm rambling. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick, get on here, and we're going to just go through it. Can I just show just this? Yeah, just like that. So anyways, 5-minute chart. This was NASDAQ right here. Just show you guys kind of what I'm about, what I do. Again, all on a 5-minute chart. Okay. We had 1,000 pip win, 1,000 pip win. But just to show you guys, and a lot of you guys are already familiar with the strategy, but I'm gonna show you guys how to really like finesse it and make even more money. But it's just simple breakouts, right? We're looking at where is price, right? Price is very bearish here. We're looking at price, we're going down. Overall, we're creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, whatever the case may be. Same thing over and over again. I talk about it everywhere. Unless you guys just started following me today, then you guys probably know what my strategy is really about. It's just a breakout, right? Just a support or resistance breakout. Now, when we want to actually, finesse this and hit a 1-to-10 ratio, okay, we go even further down to the 1-minute chart, right? We can go down the 1-minute chart. We can stay on the 5-minute chart. Either way, we're looking for the same exact thing. Here's the thing, guys. You cannot trade GBP, JPY whenever you want, okay? Yes, I do that. Sometimes I will trade it if I'm doing a video, whatever the case may be, because I really got good like that. But for you guys starting out, there's no reason to trade GBP, JPY during any session other than London session. And there's no reason to trade NASDAQ during any session other than New York session, okay? So you guys can write that down. Remember that, whatever you got to do. But again, GJ is going to be very good during London session, okay? And NASDAQ's going to be very good during New York session. Okay. So again, how can we actually, catch a 1-to-10 ratio? So let's say, for instance, right here, okay, this is a 1-minute chart, by the way. Right here, we have prices becoming bearish. We're creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay. Now, the main thing that I got to see for this to be a valid sell setup is a breakout. A breakout can be one of two things. We can see a trend line break such as this. I'm going to remove this so it doesn't get too confusing. But right, it could be a trend line break like this, or we can simply wait for a support break. Now, remember, this is only when price is bearish. We're looking for sells. It's got to be a support break or a trend line break. If it's a buy, it can still be a trend line break, but it's got to be obviously this type of trend slash not support no more. Now we're looking for a resistance break. Okay. So simply, we just need to see prices either in a bullish or bearish state, and then we look for a trend line or a support line break on a bearish or resistance on a bullish. So again, either way, we can take this trade based off of this trend line break, or if we want to be a little bit more patient, we could have waited for the support break. Okay, either way, we'll take our short position right here. Now, when I'm flipping small accounts, I don't use a stop loss. I use a mental stop loss because it's such a small, 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame. I can keep up with it and watch it. All right, but look, GJ, we're taking a sell position here. We easily can have our stop loss if we're going to have a stop loss in general. I would say half that candle. So pretty much have a mental stop loss right about half that candle. Now we need to see price start to dip. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful example of price starting to dip. We don't want to see price, become bullish right here and come back up in this zone, because then we're not breaking out no more. We're coming back up. We can probably get rid of that trade and exit around, what would it be? Maybe 3 to 5 pips. Okay. So we have a 3 to 5 pip stop loss. There's not going to be a major target. And when I say there's not going to be a major target, I mean, we're going to be trailing our stop loss. We're not looking for a support line, or we're not looking for price to make a certain move. What we're doing is we're trailing our stop loss and we're following it. Our stop loss mentally is so tight right here. So 3 pip stop loss, right? If price does reverse a little bit, we will take off and get out of that trade. So yeah, we're going to lose 3, maybe 5 pips. But again, the way this trade is going to work is we have such a tight stop loss. If we lose, it's a 3-5 pip stop loss. But if it wins, it could go on and on and on for who knows how long. All right. As price drops here, what we're then going to do on this trade is take our stop loss and adjust it. Okay. This is a minute later. 1 minute later, because of this beautiful setup, we are now up 16 pips, risking 3 pips, and we're already up 16 pips in 1 candle. Okay. So we'll take our stop loss as price moves and we will adjust it like this, right? You get what I'm saying? We're going to move our stop loss into profit as it moves. And as price continues to go down, we're going to continue, we're going to continue to trail that stop loss and continue to trail that stop loss. And we're going to follow that trade. Every time a candle closes, we could just do maybe half the candle. This candle closed, let's go to half of this candle. This candle closed, let's go to half of this candle. This candle closed, we're going to go to half of this candle. Okay. This, oh my God, what did I just adjust? This candle closed, we'll go to half of this candle. Now this candle has officially closed. We'll go to about half of this candle. Okay. Now this candle's small. So maybe we'll just go to the end of this candle. You got to play it by kind of how it looks. At this point, we're already up big. Okay. We had a 3 to 5 pip stop loss. We're up about, give or take, 84 pips. This is a 1 to 24 at this point. This is not going to happen every time. So don't expect to see this every time. Okay. Because if this happens every time, you're going to be fucking rich as shit. But this is not going to happen every time. But this is a really good example of what we want to see. Okay. We have a tight little stop loss here because at this point we're scared, and see price did reverse. So we're going to catch in about 84 pips while only risking 3 to 5 pips. Okay. Now, how do we do that? We trailed our stop loss. Regardless of what's going on, we trailed our stop loss. Now I'm going to look for another example and kind of show you guys kind of, how this works. Because again, not every single trade is going to work out just like this. Okay. Not every single trader going to catch a 1 to 24 ratio, but you're going to catch more than a 1 to 5, 1 to 10 almost every time if you do this the right way. Now, again, we're in a bullish state. Price is bullish, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We broke right here, but then we actually created a little bit of support. So we haven't really broken down to a bearish state until price actually, collapses below this, newly found support. So again, we're in a bullish state. Price found support. We're going to look for another trend line break. as you guys can see, trend line break here. Or if you guys want to be patient, boom. We want to see this resistance break. It's the same thing. Bullish state, resistance break / trend line break. Either way, that's what we're looking for. Boom. As this candle comes up, now I cannot stress this enough to you guys, okay? You do not take this on candle close. You don't wait for this candle to close. You take this motherfucker as it's coming up. That's how I'm catching so many pips on NASDAQ. I'm not waiting for this candle to close, because if I wait for this candle to close as a scalper trying to flip a $10 to $15 account, whatever the case may be, this is the difference between 11 pips. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but 11 pips is a lot when you're only risking, your stop loss is 3. That's already like a 1 to 3 ratio win just off this fucking little bit of this candle's still forming up. We're on a 1-minute chart too. But guys, as this is coming up right here, boom, we already broke out the trend line. So if you're looking for the trend line break, you get in down here. But resistance break, you get in right around this area right here. So really, we're taking our long position on this break right here. Okay, we're going with momentum. We're expecting price to continue up. We have momentum. Now, if we go back to my NASDAQ trades, right? We go back to these NASDAQ trades. We go back to our 5-minute chart. You guys are going to notice one thing about my trades. They are not entered at the candle close. Okay. Check this out right here. Resistance or support, I'm sorry, starts to break. This is where I entered because I knew price had a very bearish candle as it was coming down. It looked strong. I'm watching this live. A lot of volume right here. Okay. It's 6:30. This is market open, literally. A lot of volume coming in right here. Now, if I would have took this trade on candle close, it would have been the difference. 24 points. That's 240 pips. Mind you, this is not GJ. This is NASDAQ. That's 240 fucking pips. Even on a 0.01, that's still $24 right there that you would have missed out on just by waiting for that candle to close. You entered here. Matter of fact, you already pretty much you're literally at a 1-to-1 ratio if you close right there just off of this momentum move. That's why it's very important, again, that you get in. Gotta find my last trade I was looking at now. We're on the 1-minute chart though. It's very important that you get in with momentum. You don't get in when the candle closes because you're going to miss out a lot of pips. Okay. Now, again, let's say, benefit of the doubt, we take this trade based off of resistance and not the trend line break. You go off resistance because maybe you want to see price not break here because maybe it's still bearish. You see what I'm saying? We're not showing the most bullish market structure ever because it did start to come down here. But if we wait for this resistance to break and we break above here, then obviously we're very bullish. So let's say we pretty much take this trade here. Again, let's go half that candle stop loss, maybe a little more. So we have an 8 pip stop loss right here. Again, this take profit don't matter. This thing can go wherever we want because we're not really targeting nothing, right? It's just open. That's our stop loss. That's our entry. But realistically, we don't have a take profit that's set that we're looking to hit. Instead, like I said last time, we're going to just trail our stop loss. So as price is going up, right? We have this candle close. We'll maybe just go right here, right? This candle closes. We can do half of it. Let's just do half this candle again. Okay. Boom. This one went up. We'll do half the candle again. No worries. Oh, this one went up. That's a beautiful little spike right there. We're going to do about half the candle again. Woo, we didn't get taken out. And boom, we got taken out. So, unfortunate, you get taken out. Who the fuck cares, bro? You just hit a 1 to 5 regardless. You risked 8 pips and caught 42 pips. So this is one of those trades where you didn't catch a 1 to 24, right? You're not going to catch a 1 to 24 every single time. But if you trail your stop loss, there's going to be times where you hit a 1 to 5 profitable. There's going to be times where you lose a few pips. Okay. You lost a little bit of money. But imagine that one fucking time where it runs and runs and runs and this shit never ends. Like, let's just say, what if this shit just kept going, bro? Like, what if it really didn't? Maybe I can find an example to show you guys, but what if it just kept going? Like, this shit never took you out. You were really good at trailing your stop loss. 128 pips. This is a 1 to 16. Okay. You see what I'm trying to say? If you trail your stop loss, you're almost guaranteed to have a winning trade, even if it's a 1 to 3 ratio. But you're going to have times where it does keep fucking running and you hit a 1 to 20 ratio. That's what makes the strategy so fucking deadly, is that you never know what you're going to hit. there's no target. You're not getting out at 50 pips. You're not getting out 60 pips. You're just going until you get taken out. And that shit literally could just continue to go and go and go. Okay, I have a video coming out on Monday on YouTube. You guys will see a lot of those trades. I just eyeballed them. I trailed my stop loss and I just waited till I either felt concerned or was happy with what I made, or it came back and took me out. Whatever the case may be. All right, we got a little bullish strategy, or not bullish strategy. What the fuck? We got a little bullish market right here. This is oops, excuse me, hiccup and shit. Now this is ugly, and I'm gonna say this is ugly because probably had some news come in right here, some crazy shit, but we're still gonna go over it right here. Okay. Again, bearish market structure, a little bit of consolidation, but overall, I would say we're probably going bearish. We have from this point at least lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay. Overall bearish trend. We see a little bit of a relapse in the market. We're going up a little bit, right? We have the trend line. It's a trend line break, and as price started to come out here, we're going to take that short position. If you guys want to wait, of course, you can still always wait for the more secure trade. You won't get faked out as much as if you wait for the support or the resistance. Boom. As this candle came down, though, you better be taking that short position. Don't wait for that shit to close. You better start taking it right around here. Okay. We'll go stop loss about half of that previous candle. So in this case here, we are going to have a 16 pip stop loss on a 1 minute chart. It's just, it is what it is. But if you got in as price was moving, well, guess what? You already be up a 1 to 1.3. It's not amazing, but you're still up. You're still positive. You're up 21 pips. All right. So let's take our stop loss and let's just move it to break even. Let's just move it to break even at this point. Okay. Each candle, we go in half. So boom, there's half of one. Boom, there's half of another. We're going to do half of the body, not including the wick. Okay. Right there, we would have got stopped out. But at the end of the day, on this trade that was kind of messy and stopped us out, we still hit a 1 to 3. Like we still caught 51 pips, only risking 16 pips. You really cannot not be profitable using this strategy. It's damn near impossible, because if you get stopped out right here for a little baby loss, your next trade, all you got to do is trail that stop loss. And within like, what is this, 3 minutes, you're already just ate up that shit times 3. That loss got eaten up times 3 just because you trailed your stop loss. Like I said, now maybe you don't trail your stop loss as tight as that. Maybe you left it up towards the middle. Who knows what you could have caught on this trade? Realistically, I mean, it kept dropping. It really just depends on how you do it. I like half the candles, kind of how I would do it. But you're already right here at a 1 to 6, almost a 1 to 7. You're not holding that, though, that reversal right there. But again, you know, the possibilities are really fucking endless. But yeah, what the fuck's the chat? I don't even know if you guys are talking. I haven't seen the chat. Do you recommend buy stops? Yeah, buy stops, sell stops. You could definitely use those. I don't typically use them because I'm very active on the chart. I'm looking at the chart the whole time, but you could definitely use them. Trust me. Definitely. Ain't nothing wrong with using a sell stop or a buy stop. And for those of you guys who don't know what that is, I'm sure you guys should all know what those are by now. It's just a market order where you're going to actually, you know, put like right here a sell stop, meaning that when price hits this area, is going to activate a sell instantly. You could do that just in case price does start to just go crazy, like right here. So 1 minute chart. So in 60 seconds, this shit moved like 20 pips. So sometimes you do want to use those, but I'm looking at the chart so damn hard that I'm getting in. Like I don't have to worry about sell stops. I'm gonna get in when I want to get in. Trust me. Those of you guys who are my NASDAQ signals, you know, it happens fast, but I get in when I get in, for sure. But yeah, man, that's a lot of the strategy. We're gonna break it down more, of course, throughout the week. But if I got any questions, I want to hear you guys. This is real life. This is as real as trading gets. It's fast paced, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of uncertainty because you don't know what you're gonna catch each day. But trailing your stop loss is one of the fucking just craziest tools you could have. It's not even really a tool, but it's more of a mindset and a skill set. It's learning to trail your stop loss. You could let these motherfuckers run. Like I said, I'm just imagine. I mean, it doesn't happen that often, but I have caught some fucking crazy trades, crazy fucking trades. Let's just say, for an example, you take this short position. I'm gonna just give you guys like a rough example, but Let's say on this break, you take this short position and you got a fucking tight little 6 pip stop loss. Let's say you actually trailed your stop loss all the way to this bottom here. That's a 1-33 ratio, right? I mean, these are 1 minute candles. You're just stop lossing around the halfway, whatever the case may be. Just imagine like catching a 1-33, what that does for your confidence, what that does for the rest of the week. If you catch a 1-33, you can probably go lose 55 trades in a row and still be pretty profitable. I mean, you probably won't be profitable, but still, you 33 trades. Take 33 trades and you'd be break even. That's pretty fucking crazy. You're not going to take 33 trades and lose. You're just not. And if you do that, then you fucking suck terribly. And you're not listening to what I said. And you got really lucky on that first trade. But that's not going to happen because it's a really fucking easy strategy. Yeah, let me see some questions though. I'm going to answer some questions. Of course, this is just day one, bro. We're going to be going over, I don't know why I said bro, but we're going to be going over everything. Like a lot more in detail than this. I really just want to kind of show you guys the strategy, show you guys what we're looking at, and answer questions and things like that. Let's see what we got. No, man, what somebody said, do I use supply and demand? And then someone said something about the moving averages. I just showed you guys the strategy. Why the fuck I'm gonna bring up moving out? If I'm gonna use moving averages, I'm gonna bring them up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna use supply and demand zones, I would have brought that up. If I'm showing you guys how simple it is, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I would have brought that up. That's too much. You're already thinking too much. Because I'm showing you guys a strategy that's gonna give you a 1-30, and you're already thinking about it too much because it's as simple as it gets. You don't need all that shit. And there's no disrespect because you guys are gonna ask questions. But I'm telling you right now, this is an easy strategy. You don't need none of that. Moving averages, I used to use, they're cool for confluence, but I just don't see a reason for them. I think what I've learned over the years, I'm talking about moving averages. I'm talking about what else somebody said something. Yeah, I see a lot of people saying stuff, but it's just going supply and demand. Other news, people talking about all kinds of stuff in here. Listen, what I found out over the years with this shit is that the more shit you got on your charts, the more shit you're thinking about, you're fucking yourself because your psychology is getting fucked. If you could do something simple where you only got to worry about one thing happening, that's a breakout and trailing your stop loss, you're going to be profitable. But if you start worrying about, damn, this shit just hit a moving average real quick. Damn, what should I do here? Or damn, I'm at a supply zone on the H4. Shit. Now you're thinking too much. And let me tell you guys, Forex trading in general, stock trading, whatever the fuck you want to do in life, when it comes to, you know, trading and stuff like that, it's all, and I'm not going to say all, but 95% of it is psychology. You have to get the psychology right. The strategy itself is not the hard part. That's easy. I just showed you guys an easy strategy. But those of you that, someone just said something about the Kai Johnson, the 8 and the 50 moving average. Come on, bro. You're not even listening to what I'm trying to say, bro. You don't need none of that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you is it's fucking with your psychology. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting pissed off, but I'm not actually pissed off, but I'm just like, I'm trying to show you guys the simplest shit to do. And motherfuckers is asking stupid questions. No question is stupid, though. I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you. So. How much percentage do you risk per trade? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you can hit like because I'm on average, you probably hit like a 1-6 to 1-10, right? So if you want to risk 5% of your account and you hit a 1-10, well, then you can simply make 50% of that account or lose 5%. So it's really just depends on how much you want to risk. I would say 5% is a good number. I used to say like 2 or 3%, 1-3%. That was me trying to be professional. Fuck all that professional shit. Like, let's just make some money. Because trying to be professional sometimes it's not going to get you nowhere. You got to risk a little bit to make a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like nowadays, I'll be risking like 30. It honestly just depends. I'm gonna say like $25,000 I'd be risking per trade. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're Bill Gates or Bill Nye the Science Guy. $25,000 is a lot of fucking money. So you got to risk a lot to make a lot. And I'm gonna risk $25,000, but I'm gonna make $100,000 on that trade. I do 1-4s typically on NASDAQ. I trade NASDAQ a little differently. When I'm building small accounts, I'll use kind of like a trailing stop loss strategy. But regardless, you got to risk a lot to make a lot. I'm going to be very honest with that. But if you can get a strategy like this where your stop loss is so tight, you can hit a 1 to 10, 1 to 20, then you can risk a lot more than you think. Like, I'm gonna risk $1,000 on this trade. If I hit the stop loss, I'm gonna lose 1,000. But if I end up trailing the stop loss, I can make 4, 5, 6, even $10,000 at a 1 to 10, which I'm kind of showing you guys. You'll see that shit all the time. How to avoid fake outs? It's unavoidable. You can't avoid fake outs, because if you could avoid fake outs, then you're God himself. You can't predict. There's no way to predict that this is a fake out. You have to just pray. And if you get faked out, you get faked out. I've been faked out all the fucking time. During the NASDAQ trades that I did last week, or last month, we caught 14,000 pips, but there was days where I had to re-enter I wouldn't say 3 times, but I had to re-enter at least once on some of them. Stop loss got hit. Okay. We got faked out. Price came back up. Volume picked up. Instead of a buy, now we're selling. It's as simple as that. It happens. Fake outs happen. You can't really prevent them. You can't really predict them. If anybody says they can predict a fake out, I wouldn't believe it. Can't believe it, because unless they're the fucking markets themselves, and you can't really tell. It's not like, oh, this is a fake out. Look at the way it's moving. It's not gonna happen. So you get in on 1 minute. You get in on 1 minute, 5 minute. I like the 5 minute the most, but you can catch more pips on the 1 minute if you're really patient with it. Trailing stop losses is good on the 1 minute, but 5 minute for me is just what I really focus on the most, simply because it's not as messy as the 1 minute. It's not as fast. It's easier to follow, easier to trade, but the 1 minute will make you, a lot more money, especially because you can catch, 1 to 10s, 1 to 15s easier, just because the 5 minute, just in 4 candles has already been 20 minutes, and 4 candles on the minute chart has only been 4 minutes. So it's kind of hard to explain, but definitely differences. Someone said, did you only take profit 4 on NAS? Did you only take profit 4 on NAS or hit stop loss? When I traded it, it was random. I'll probably take profit 3.5 or 4, 3 at the worst. I really didn't. It was very rare for me to take like a 500 pip move, but I will have my stops to break even. So a lot of the trades that went to 500 pips and came back to stop loss, I wouldn't lose on, but I'll probably just break even on. I really like to take like 700-800 pip wins. What happens if we miss your initial entry? Do we make our stop bigger to accommodate yours? What happens if we miss your initial entry? You talking about my entries? Well, you about to be trading for yourself, so you're not gonna miss my entries. Are you going to show us how you trade now? I can show you guys how I trade now. It's the same exact thing, but on the 5 minute chart, literally the same exact thing. There's really no difference except just a 1 to 4 is what I'm targeting. Just a 1 to 4. I'm not going for like 1 to 8s or nothing. And there will be times where I'll hold it longer. Like I just showed you guys, I'll do that on NAS sometimes. It's just like, it's more rare. If it comes to break even, do you get back in? I can't. Sometimes I do. It depends on how price is moving. If it's going crazy, it's a lot of volume. Then I definitely might. But we're gonna go over all that too, guys. I'm gonna show you guys everything. What's your definition of good trading psychology? My definition of good trading psychology is good trading psychology. Really, that's just the definition is the answer. It's the same thing as what you said. Having good trading psychology. Just, I don't know how to really say it. I mean, not freak when you hit a stop loss or you hit a loss, you don't freak out. Just come back. This is a big problem a lot of you guys might have or have already had, or people in general have. You take a loss, right? And it's very hard for people to not double up on the next trade. Okay. You take a loss of $100. It's hard for you to now target $100 win on the next trade, because that's break even. Who the fuck wants to break even? A lot of people are going to lose $100 and be like, nah, now I got to make at least $200 on this trade, because it's going to cover my loss and I'm going to be profitable. I'm going to make money off of it. You don't want to do that. That's just not the way to look at it. You're not looking at these trades like, oh, I lost this much last trade, now I need to make this much this trade. It's not the way to look at it. You got to stick to the strategy no matter what it is. If you take 3 losses in a row and the next trade you take, you only make, let's say you take $300 losses in a row, and the next trade you're up 200 bucks, right? So overall, you're still down 100, but you're up 200 on that trade. And it starts to come back and hit your trailing stop loss area, but you're like, nah, I'm holding this motherfucker until I'm positive. You can't do stuff like that. You got to stick to the plan. You got to stick to the trading scheme that you're on. You can't sit there and be like, I got to make a certain amount this trade because I'm down this much for the week. You know, oh, my wife's going to be mad. This is our last 500 bucks I put in this motherfucker. All of those little things, that's psychology. Like, if you're trading with a fucked up mindset, you're going to have fucked up trades. All right. So that's one big thing you got to understand. Don't chase the markets and don't chase trades and don't chase your money back. If you're down 500 bucks, don't fucking go in there trying to make 500 bucks on one trade and trying to get that shit back. If you want to do that, just go to the casino, play the slots, play blackjack, whatever the case may be. But it's no reason to do that with Forex. Okay. I got an addiction to the slots though. Sometimes me and my wife be going in there, fucking that shit up. And not even like with the amount of money I have, I don't be spending that much money. I'm just walking there with a few grand and lose it. When will not the NAS signal group? The NASDAQ signal group is going to open tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time when the market's open. So wherever you're at, it's 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the markets are gonna. That's when it's gonna open again. And yeah, I recommend you guys get in there. Yeah, it was. Someone said do more YouTube videos with your wife trading. Motherfuckers just be trying to check my wife out and shit though. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no fucking trading. Motherfuckers be in there talking about, oh yeah, this is interesting. Like, shut the fuck up. You're not looking at the trades. You're looking at her face and shit, her boobs when they be kind of popped down and shit. Fuck out of here. I'm not stupid. But anyways, you know, she's beautiful. So, what the fuck is be pissing me off, bro? My video editor's just been ass lately too. This motherfucker made what? 300K in 2 trades. Mama, your shit really works. I'm the guy that took $400 to $6,000 in 3 days. Yeah, that's proof right there. He took $400 to $6,000 just off the NASDAQ signals. And I made 300K in 2 days. I didn't post about it. I showed people in the NASDAQ room. I didn't even tell nobody on Instagram. I wasn't even trying to flex because, you know, the IRS be on my ass for 300K in 2 days. But, you know, how much are the NAS signals going to be? They're 149 for the month, which is too fucking cheap. That shit should have been like fucking. I'm just trying to help people out. Honestly, like that's why my prices are. That's why this shit was $79. But I'm gonna show you something that will make you $79 in one fucking trade on a $20 account. I'm honestly just trying to help people out. I swear to God. Because if not, I could have did this shit for like $1,000 a piece. And I would have made a lot more money, but just no reason. I made 300K in 2 days trading, but I can't do it for. And people always ask like, why you can't just do it for free? Like, because I'm not gonna spend 10 plus hours for free. Like, time is money, and I got 6 kids. You don't think my kids in there right now want me down there watching that hocus pocus shit? Some people do a boot camp and cost 2,000. I'm not gonna say nothing, but and I'm gonna be honest, they be shitty fucking boot camps too. And the funny part is, I never even been in one of them, and I know they're shitty because I know the people who run the boot camps. I've seen people. I know everybody in the industry. I know everybody in the industry and what they do. All right, I've seen plenty of people sell boot camps or like little strategy, whatever the case may be, for thousands, and them shits is fucking ass. Ain't nobody havers. I had a couple boot camp. I think I did one boot camp, whatever the name is. I did one of them, and it was months ago. Motherfuckers was making real bread, funded accounts, with $1,000 withdrawals, real ass fucking money, and that shit was cheap as fuck. And people was making stupid bread, real ass money, real ass testimonials, real lives changed. do a fucking NASDAQ program for a month for $149. A motherfucker's turning 400 into 6 grand, making 5-10 grand on their funded account. Like my shit is cheap as fucking really actually changes lives. That's why I'm trying to like, I don't know. I'm just so tired right now. It's my day off. So I'll be not my day off, but it's my first day not waking up at 5 a.m. to trade. So I slept in a little bit. Someone said they want to help people, but then do $2,000 boot. That's what I'm saying, bro. How the fuck you claim you're trying to help people out? Then you want to charge them 2 grand? How the fuck you helping them out? Motherfuckers be making 2 grand and it take them a month or two to even not make 2 grand, but have enough in their savings to give you 2 grand, and then you take it and you fucking shit on them, and you don't even teach them shit for 2 grand. What the fuck? That's fucked up. That shit is fucked up to me. Can we go over? Yeah, we go over all kinds of shit later. But CAD JPY, it doesn't move as much, so you're not gonna catch as much pips. But you know what the fuck this is right now. It's like a microphone cover. Yeah. Sorry, we be getting off topic a little bit. Oh shit, my fucking arm. How many trades can you do with this strategy? You guys see my video on Monday, but I mean, this strategy right here, you could probably do you could do a lot. Like I did like 6-7 trades in one day. You could do a lot. You don't have to just trade GJ, but if you look at GJ, GBP, we can even like I'll share the screen again. I'll show you guys something. So I'm telling you guys can do this on other pairs. We can add GBP, NZD. Just another random pair that moves good. It moves fast. Look how clear this market is right here. Like you definitely could have caught the same shit right here, right? Like let's say you took this trade just based off of resistance breakout. And you took a long position right here. Boom. You could have waited for the candle to close right here. It don't matter, whatever. But typically you won't. But it's such a small candle. We could just do the bottom of that candle too. And you trailed your stop loss on this motherfucker. Probably the way it's moving, you probably could have trailed this shit up until about here when it came back to reverse. And you could have caught a motherfucking 1 to almost 30 just on GBP NZD. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, look how simple this setup is. That's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. You are not, let me tell you something. You're not catching this right here if you have a target. Let's say your target was, let's say you was targeting a 1 to 4. A 1 to 4 target right here. Imagine if you didn't do that and you trailed your stop loss. We talking about the difference between what's 1 to 4. The difference between 12 pips caught and on that reverse right there, 78 pips. We're talking about a difference in like 60 plus pips just by trailing your stop loss. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to do this the right way, but trail your stop loss, guys. Having a target is cool if you got a bigger account and you're just being very, very dedicated and you're you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But if you want to flip these small accounts, trail your stop loss. You might catch more fucking pips than you think. This shit could run up. Like this is pretty much as big as it's going to get. It's not ever really going to run up bullish like to the moon or not. What the fuck did I just do? Bro, what the fuck is this? You see this shit right here? The whole chart disappeared. Now we just got to look at it down here. Oh my God. Fuck. No, I've done that before. And then somebody draws on the screen. Whoever did that, you a bitch. Erase that shit too. It's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. I feel like a real ass teacher. I'd be yelling at their little students and shit. Disable annotation for others. There we go. What? How the fuck you? Oh, here comes a fucking penis or something. I can see the balls being creative. Oh my God. Bro, I just disabled that shit. Disable annotations for others. Someone try to draw so I can see if it's still working, bro. Childish as fuck, bro. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Now I'm drawing. Where the fuck did I get the fucking pencil from? What is happening, bro? Clear all drawings. Put the fucking pencil away. All right. Jesus fuck. This is the shit. This shit happens every fucking stream, bro. Anyways. Someone said kick him out. It doesn't tell me who. Someone says you literally paid $80 to draw. I'm not even gonna say the word. But have you always trailed your stop loss? No, I have not. I have not always trailed my stop loss. I really haven't. I always knew about it, but I never was. I got good at it recently, trading small accounts, but you know, I wasn't always as good at it or accurate as I am now. I can't fucking speak, but you know, it just takes time, just like everything. Have I blown account? Yeah, everybody's blown accounts. I've blown accounts. Nah, I don't blow them no more unless I do like a $10 or $7, something small little account, and I might blow it. I might blow it off the first trade or so because I'm just getting crazy. But we talking about like real big size real accounts that make me money and feed my family. Fuck no, that's impossible. I'll never blow. For me to blow an account with how I risk, I'd have to lose like fucking 20 trades, 30 trades in a row. It's never gonna happen. That'd be crazy. That would be something to be wrong with the markets. I'll stop trading forever. What's your ethnicity? I don't know. I just found out today I'm Malaysian. That's what I found out. I don't even know what that means. Because I don't really talk to my dad's side and shit, but Malaysian. What is that? Anybody knows what that is? Malaysian? Black and Asian. I'm black and Asian. I already knew that though. Everybody's saying in the comments, black and Asian. I swear to God, I put down everything. I got the paperwork and not the paper, however you put it, the DNA shit. You've been claimed by the Mexicans. I do know I'm Salvadorian. I know I'm half. I got to be at least half. So I'm half Hispanic, and then the rest is like just random little shit. But probably like white, Italian, Asian, black. Fucking, I'm everything. I'm a little bit of everything on the other side. Just little baby percentages, probably. But I'm tired. That's what I am. I'm tired right now. Cali is a big ass melting pot. I mean, it could get. I don't know what that means. You mean like it's hot? It gets hot out here, but motherfuckers ain't getting their houses torn apart by hurricanes out here. That's for sure. But or tornadoes like Texas, and you know, prayers for all those people. But that shit don't happen in California. We have what people talking about. Oh, California has earthquakes though. Earthquakes, motherfucker. We ain't having a serious earthquake in like fucking 36 years. I never felt no earthquake in my lifetime that was affected nobody or hurt nobody. Not in California. You probably wasn't even talking about it being hot out here. I don't know what that meant, melting pot, but can you share your views on funded accounts? Funded accounts are good. I think that I think funded accounts are a really good way to go. Not everybody has, you know, I have mixed emotions though, because you could turn small amounts into high amounts. Like I'm trying to teach you guys, right? I turned $11 into $1,100 in 12 hours. What do you think I'm gonna do with that 1,000? I'm gonna probably turn it into like 10,000 and then 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. And then I have a good size account to trade with. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't have the skill set to do that. You know, you guys are gonna have it, but not everybody has. Somebody fixing their car right now on the stream. You guys see that? Somebody's engine blew out. Y'all see the camera right there on the car? But again, not everybody has that skill set. So funded accounts is a good opportunity. It's a good way to make money. I'm not gonna say faster, but if you can't do a flip like what I'm trying to teach you guys, then shit, it might be the fastest way. It's just a tough one. It depends. It really just depends because, like I said, not everybody can do what I'm teaching you guys. I expect not all of you, but a lot of you guys to be able to when we're done. I hope all of you do. I hope all of you guys can, because at the end of the day, it's not a hard strategy. It's not, some strategy that takes forever and forever to master. It's actually a simple strategy. But yeah, you're gonna learn a lot. You guys are gonna learn a lot. This is really just an introduction, but now we just chatting and shit. Oh my god, wait a minute. I got scared for a minute. I thought I didn't hit record on this one. I hit record on the first time when you guys joined, but when I sent out the second link, I thought I forgot to hit record. Oh my god. Whew. Motherfuckers would have been so upset. Best personal trade pairs to trade for what session is the same that I always speak on. New York session, I'm gonna always trade NASDAQ. I'm always kill NASDAQ. I wake up at 5 in the morning every time to look how it's moving and I get in. London session, GBP, JPY, always forever, and I'm gonna kill it. GJ is not as good though. Like sometimes it gets crazy and I have a losing week. But NASDAQ makes up for it. And the funny thing is I stopped trading NASDAQ for a little bit because it was kind of getting messy because of all the shit happening in Russia and all that. But I've been killing it through the news and everything. And I'm probably never gonna stop now. But and then during Tokyo session, it's probably gonna be CAD JPY, but I don't really like CAD JPY because it moves slow. So during New York session, really, I'm gonna just hang out with my kids at that point. That's too much trading. I would, to me, it's not worth the money to trade another fucking session. I just would rather not. I'd rather hang out with my kids and just enjoy the daytime. So it's not worth it for me. CAD JPY though, I guess, is the best during that. I had some pretty nice trades during Tokyo session. Yeah. Someone said, "Do you need $1,000? Do you need $1,000 to trade NAS on the Athens account?" Nah. You could probably trade a couple $100. You could trade NASDAQ, I'm sure. I mean, I've traded NASDAQ on small accounts. If I live in If I live in Sacramento, can I come see you? Yeah, let's just come over, bro. Yeah, I'll send you my address. We can fucking have a cup of fucking tea. Of course not. You can't just come over and hang out. The hell do you think this is? I gotta protect myself, my kids. Shit, $80 ain't that much for a boot camp. You could have just got up in here, $80, slaughter me and my kids and my family, and take all my fucking money and cars. It ain't that hard. And the thing is, I be watching a lot. Me and my wife be watching so much Hulu, all these documentaries, the Jeffrey Dahmer shit that came out, all this shit. I know how motherfuckers are. I know motherfuckers be killing people. I know that's real life. People really just be straight murdering people for no reason and eating them. I'm good. Yep. See, I'm just looking for a couple more questions. We'll probably get off here for the night, and then tomorrow. This week's going to be a lot better too because we're going to go over trades that actually took place this week, just to show you guys this live, real shit that happened that you either saw or you missed. So you guys are going to get a lot of like live trading. I'm not going to be on there trading, but you get what I'm saying. You'll see a lot of trades that you guys saw, some of you guys didn't see, but I'm gonna correct that and show you guys why you should have saw those trades or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Oh shit, a lot of shit coming in right now. Why do you trade NAS and not US 30? I don't know. I have no idea. I just started trading NAS, got good at it, and I never traded. I traded US 30 before quite a few times, but I don't know. I just got really good at NAS. I started just sticking to NAS like that. I don't know. Fucking God. But oh my God. Best amount to start for a small account. I can't say. It's not really up to me. There's no best size, nothing. It's whatever you're comfortable trading. But I'm gonna teach you guys how to trade $20. I'm gonna teach you how to trade $1,000. I'll teach you everything. I mean, I'm gonna teach you one thing, and it's gonna teach you guys how to trade any size account you want. $10, $15, $1,000, $1,000,000, don't matter. I'm gonna add NAS to the app. Yeah, I am in November. It's just tough. I don't know. The app sometimes it was having we fixed it now. It had a lot of issues. Plus, Apple and Android be taking a lot of money. 30% of all profits. Someone said, yo, why motherfuckers be hating on you? I don't know, probably because I'm rich and I'm young. My wife's hot and life's good. Motherfuckers' life isn't good. And I'll never shit on nobody, but if you got a tough life, I'll always pray for you and hope that you get out of that life. But if you got a tough life and you hate on me, you a bitch. And I hope you never get out of that life because you hate. Why are you hating for? That don't make no sense. Like when I was coming up, I had no fucking money and shit. And I looked up to people. Not once was I like, oh, this motherfucker got these cars and he providing for his family. He's a bitch. And how could he do like he did that shit? I don't give a fuck. I want that. I don't need to hate on nobody. I hate that shit. I mean, no fucking reason to hate just because you're not in this position. Like, I don't know. It's like just pick people up and just motherfucking work hard. Standard or Pro Athens account? I'm gonna say shit. Oh, that's a good question right now because we are talking about such small accounts. So if you guys have got to understand the difference. A pro account is going to get you the tightest spreads you'll ever see, but you got to pay commission costs. Now, if you got a standard account, commissions are free. You don't pay no commissions, but the spreads are not as tight. So really it's going to come down to, it comes down to a lot of things, but at the end of the day, even if you're on a pro account and you have a $10 account, your commission costs are going to be very low anyways. But at the same time, every fucking penny counts. It's a tough one. I got to go pro. I got to go pro though, because I'm used to pro. That's all I trade on. And you see the trades that I'm showing you guys, the stop losses are very tight. You got to be very, very precise. You're on a 1 minute chart. So if you're on a pro account, you're going to have very nice spread and is going to provide for better trading. So I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to say definitely pro for me no matter what. I'd rather pay the commission cost because I know I'm going to hit a 1 to 10, 1 to 15 anyways. I'll pay the commission cost and run it up and make a lot of money on one trade anyway. So for me, it's a pro. Any tips when back testing? This is my biggest tip for you guys for back testing. This is important. So listen, when you back test, okay, don't cheat yourself and don't just look at a regular ass chart and mark stuff up that you can see. Rewind, go to the 5 or 1 minute chart, go as far back as you can and hit the rewind button and motherfucking, do it the right way and take these trades as they're coming slow. There's no reason for you guys to look at a trade that's already taken place and just hit, oh, this was a support resistance. I'm going to break through right here. Don't do that. Hit the rewind. I'm going to show you guys an example right now, matter of fact. I don't want nobody to bullshit on this because this is important. Okay. Don't just look for a perfect setup. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, let's say you're on a 5 minute chart. All right. You're on a 5 minute chart on NASDAQ, for example. Okay. You see all my trades too. I'll be fucking killing that shit. This was what was this? This was September. The NASDAQ signals right here. There's all the signals right here. Just fucking nasty. Just disgusting, bro. Unbelievable. What am I moving right now? I don't fucking know. But anyways, just don't play. Oh my God, I'm touching everything. That's negative 250. Don't play yourself. I can't grab anything. Hit the replay button wherever it's at. Click a random fucking spot. And now you're going to go from here. Now you're going to go from here and you're going to play it out. Okay, we wait for our session. All right, this is not New York session. We trade in NASDAQ, so we wait till New York session. Okay, boom, now we're in New York session. Now we're gonna look for the trade setup. Okay, we're in a bearish market structure, whatever the case may be. Okay, we know we're in a bearish market structure. We're gonna take this short position based off this little bit of a support break, whatever the case may be. But don't play yourself. And when I say legit, like as it's happening, you're gonna legit as it's happening, you're hitting play on these things, right? Let's say, okay, I want to look for a break right here. Let's look for a break. So next candle. Okay, we didn't break. We rejected. So let's wait for a break. Boom, we broke through all of this. So we would have taken our short position as we came out of that lowest low. Okay, 25, pretty much 25 pip stop loss, 25 point stop loss. That's 250 pips. And then 100 point take profit. Now play it out and see what would have happened. You would have lost. Like you got to do it the right way. By the way, I would never take this trade. It's very messy. This is not the candles you're looking for, but that's why I didn't take that trade. I took this one. But again, do it the right way and actually do it live. That way you can get better. Don't cheat yourself because you're only hurting yourself. You're cheating yourself. You're not doing it the right way. Someone said you still use the fib. I'm getting off this motherfucker. I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night and the next night and every night until we get to the end of the week, I guess. But it's a lot more coming for you guys, a lot more in store. This was nothing. This was just a little sneak peek. I'm sure a lot of you guys already got a lot out of this. You guys are probably already going to be looking at charts, back testing, all that good stuff. Where the fuck did my right earring go? I don't know if any of you guys noticed. I didn't have an earring on this whole time on this ear. Oh my God. I've lost so many earrings. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be back. 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to go over where we're at because it's going to be Sunday. So we're going to go over what the charts look like. We'll go over which football teams are the fucking worst and all that good shit. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to exit right now. I'll be in the chat. You guys can message me and all that good shit. Someone said the Ravens. Fuck the Ravens. Fuck the Texans. Someone said we might be cousins. Dolphins. Dolphins are done. Bears suck. Saints. Bears. Somebody said two people. No, one person said Bears twice. That's how I know you weirdo. Chargers. It's the Steelers. The Steelers was the right choice. Oh, someone said Steelers, but I feel like they said that right when I said Steelers. Nah, now motherfuckers are saying Steelers. Fuck out of here.